Well, for close to 60 years, the Duggan surname have been wonderful contributors to harness racing in Tasmania, although one got away in Josh Duggan, who has been making a name for himself in Victoria. Caught up with Josh following the opening race at Club Menangle tonight. Well, Josh, good to catch up with you. Unfortunately, not on a good note, because you finished last in the opening event with Tallulah Lee. Struck some trouble on the home turn.
Yeah, no, it's good to catch up. It was a bit of a test to see where she was at tonight, and we had to do a little bit early, and we got a little bit of a bump at the top of the straight, but she was gone at that time anyway.
As I mentioned in the introduction, Josh, the Duggan name has been synonymous with harness racing for over 60 years. It all began with a gentleman by the name of Philip Young.
Yeah, no, they've been in the game a long time, and Pop Philip, he started us pretty much all off.
Your dad Ricky's had an outstanding career.
He's had a wonderful career. He's still going around now, and not as much as he used to, but his career's been phenomenal, and I just hope I can catch him one day.
Along with your partner, your fiancée, Monique Burnett, you've certainly had strong ties now with racing in Victoria.
With my fiancée Monique and Rita there, and I work with Chris and Alison Alford.
Yeah, we're going to touch on that in a moment. Apart from Monique's career, she's probably got about 4 or 5 horses, but she also steps out into the thoroughbred industry as well.
She doesn't work too many. She does a lot behind the scenes, and does a lot of yearling prep and all the foaling down and getting the mares in foal, and she does a lot with the thoroughbreds, with the breeding season, with all that, and a bit of bookwork for other companies.
And you've got a 4-year-old son by the name of Hudson. Now, is he heading down the harness racing path?
Huddy, he's growing too quick. He knows everything. I hope not, but I don't think we're going to be able to stop him. He loves his golf, and he loves his tractors and trucks and all that sort of stuff. So, whatever he decides to do, we'll support him 100%. Keep
those golf sticks in his hand?
Yeah, well, let's hope so. We go for a game of golf whenever we can get a chance, and he plays down in the back paddock there, and while you're feeding up, he'll be hitting the golf balls. And if he can keep that in his hand, I'm more than happy to be his caddy. And
you wouldn't mind being also a very happy manager down the track?
Yeah, well, that'd be handy too, but I reckon Mum might take over that.
I mean, just 16 years you've been in Victoria. Now, how did the move from Tassie to Victoria come about?
It's 16 years. Dad was looking on the trading ring one night there and seen that Chris was looking for a worker, and he didn't offer me. He asked did I want to see if I'd be able to go there for a couple of weeks and see if I liked it, and so I left school halfway through year 10 and went there for 2 or 3 weeks, and never went back.
For a young fella just starting out in the industry, Josh, to be associated with a legend such as Chris Alford, we also might mention Alison, his wife, doesn't do a bad job either, but to be with Chris as a young boy, wonderful association.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just growing up watching Chris, even at home, watching him in the races and all that, and when you want to be a driver, you just want to be like the best, and I think he's the best, and learning off him and being around him every day, it's been pretty surreal.
Let's cut it into 2 halves, Josh. Chris Alford, the trainer, Chris Alford, the driver. What have you learned from both sections?
It's hard to say really, because you learn so much off Chris. He's a man of a few words, but you just got to watch and learn off him. But you ask him and he'll tell you. But with his training too, we don't work a lot of horses, but he does a great job with his trotters, and Alison's the trainer now, but she does a great job too.
As far as Chris's career is concerned, drives for so many trainers and just fits so smoothly into the sulky and just knows the form, knows all the horses.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like you go out on the track and he'll name every horse or whatever, and he knows what they'd all do backwards. So just watching him, how he drives, even big races, he's a great big race driver too.
Do you have an ambition to go out solo as a trainer?
Maybe one day, but for now I'm pretty happy doing what I'm doing with the Alfords, and they're good to me. I grew up there pretty much, and I think I've nearly been there longer than what I was in Tassie.
We're nearly 10 years since you had one of your career highlights, the running of the Tasmanian Cup, successful with the Brent Lee trained Let's Elope.
Yeah, well, he was a good horse to me, Let's Elope. that's one I've got up on Dad. He's never won a Tasmanian Cup, and but he's won every other feature there, and he's got the cup sitting in the house actually. But Lewis has been a great supporter of me, and he was a great horse to me.
Brent's been a wonderful supporter of you, but so have people like Eric Anderson and Glenn Douglas.
Yeah, they've been great to me. They gave me a real good kick-off to start my career. When I was in Victoria, I was their main junior driver there till I lost my claim, and even without the claim, they'd put me on. And yeah, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be where I am.
Medhurst family hold a very special place in your career, but also in your heart.
Yeah, no, the Medhurst family do. When I was a young boy, or even in the whole family's heart really, because Dad and 80, they used to be out at Fred Medhurst working the horses, and then I come along, and yeah, I used to pretty much live out there more than I did at home, and jump on my push bike after school, or get Dad to sign me a letter and get me out of school early to go shoeing horses with Dave or whatever. But unfortunately he passed away, and yeah, no, they've been a great support too.
And a very special group of gentlemen, including yourself, bear David's remembrance for always.
Yeah, no, that's right. He's on my arm, the date of birth when he was born and when he passed away, and all us guys that carried his coffin got his name and the date and that there.
Your uncle Adrian also has enjoyed a lot of success as a trainer driver in Tasmania.
Yeah, no, Adie's been he's had a great career too. He's even into the thoroughbreds now, and he's took a step back now. Jacob's come along. He does a lot of the driving, and he's doing a great job too.
He certainly is. I had the pleasure to meet and then interview Jacob during the Australasian Young Drivers Championship, and he will no doubt, Josh, continue to enhance the Duggan reputation. He's fine young talent. Yeah,
no, that's for sure. He is a good talent, and I think a few even want him to get his jockey's licence too to ride him. But it's good that he could continue on and do the Duggan name proud.
You've also gained representative honours, not for Tasmania, but for Victoria.
Yeah, no, I represented Victoria. Dad, 80 and Jacob have all represented Tasmania, but I was out of there pretty much when I started my career, so I got to represent Victoria, which was a huge thrill.
And of course, being based in Victoria now, you're a very solid supporter in the AFL?
Yeah, no, I've always been a solid supporter of the AFL, and the Blues is my team.
And for those who may not know, that's Carlton. How'd they go last year?
Oh, no, that was pretty disappointing last year, so hopefully they pick it up this year.
Have you been known to lace the boots up as well?
I did when I was younger, but I retired my career when I went to Victoria. I haven't had a chance to play them, but my Achilles used to play up a fair bit.
Always an excuse.
Yeah, that's right.
Josh, it's been good to catch up with you. Good luck with the career as it continues to unfold, and we'll keep an eye on Hudson for years to come in the golfing circuit.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. Thank you.